Hello everyone, welcome back. We're doing some binder maintenance today. Please ignore the sun. This is the only time I have to film this week, so enjoy watching the sunset on me as I desperately try to get this filmed. We have some stuff to resleeve today. Ignore the fact that this is a Luna binder. It's not Luna that's in this binder. It's actually Chengmin and Felix that are in this binder. Don't ask me why they're in this binder, they just are. And then the other binder that I have is my miscellaneous binder, and I want to finish putting all these like black sleeves in here and double siding it all. So that's what's on the agenda today. I have some music to talk about. I have some other nonsense to talk about. Let's do this. So I have, these are the Dragon Shield standard size, which is 88 by 63. These are the matte black ones, which is what I'm using for this. Where did I stop last time I was doing this? Somewhere past ATs. Yeah, here. And I think what I was doing was the front PC was the black sleeve, and then the back one was clear. So we can do that. So as of when I'm filming this, which is a Wednesday, Twice tickets go on sale tomorrow, Thursday. By the time you see this, you will already know whether or not I have gotten Twice tickets. I will put it somewhere on screen. I'm sure I will talk about it on Instagram as well. It's been so exciting to see everyone else so excited about this tour. And I really hope a lot of the, like, quote, lesser known or lesser visited cities, I guess, sell really well. Because I need other companies to be like, oh, like those cities will actually sell. Like if we bring big groups here. Basically, JYP, I need you to also bring Stray Kids to Minnesota. That'd be cool if you could do that. I mean, for what it's worth, the actual touring schedule sounds awful. Like if I was Twice, I would, that's a lot of touring that they're doing. It's a lot of stops at a lot of cities. But as a fan, I'm very excited because Twice is one of those groups that like, I like Twice. I like a good amount of their songs. I wouldn't really consider myself a once. Like, I know all the members, I know most of their music and stuff, but I don't know, I wouldn't be like, yeah, I'm a once. Which basically means I wouldn't really travel to go see them in concert. Like, yeah, I drove 6 hours to see Stray Kids. I drove 7 hours to see Dreamcatcher. Like, there are groups I'm willing to travel for. And Twice is just, they're not one of them. Don't dislike Twice, obviously, but it's just cool that they're coming like to my city, which means I don't have to travel and I can just go see them. Never parked over there in St. Paul, so I don't know how that's gonna go. But if you're trying to get Twice tickets, I hope you got them yesterday. It's such an awesome list of cities and it covers so much of the US. It's so exciting. Like, obviously there are still gaps, but like American artists tour with gaps in the country. I'm not gonna hold Twice to that standard. Part of me wonders if I should put these Kingdom cards on the back with EXO here. The other part of me knows that there is, well, rumored, I guess I haven't heard anything about it other than the initial thing. I'll just leave like 2 spaces. But EXO is supposed to be having a comeback, and I think it's going to be another winter album. And let me tell you, I am so excited. One of my favorite EXO albums of all time is Universe, which is one of the winter albums. So the idea that we could be getting another winter album, oh boy, I'm very excited about that. This was definitely pre my channel. But when I first got into K-pop, it was back in 2018. And from like 2019 to 2021, I was a huge, like, not SM stan, but like SM group stan. Like my ults were like EXO, NCT, Red Velvet. Luna was always there, don't get me wrong. But like, I was hugely into EXO and NCT at the time. Oh, this was already back to back. What is this one from? This one. Okay, we'll leave that there for now. I mean, still to this day, I think like the golden era of SM was like up until like 2021. Oh my goodness, please. But the idea of a full group EXO comeback is very exciting to me. Because Sehun just came back from the military, I think. This month? Last month? I think it was last month because it's already October somehow. And I just saw recently, like on their Instagram, I think it was Sehun and then Lay had a picture together. So like, are you telling me there's a chance of like OT9 EXO comeback? That would be crazy. Can you imagine? But like, I also don't know how that works because I'm pretty sure CBX is still in a lawsuit with SM over payment, which is still insane to me. Like you had, I don't know how SM flubs everything that they do, but like you had Baekhyun and then you just didn't pay him. That's wild to me. I don't know how you thought you were gonna get away with that, but SM has done more insane things. So anyway, the point of me saying all that was like, if I do buy a copy of EXO's new album, which I might because I'm very excited about EXO coming back, I'll need like another spot. And I say another spot because like, let's be real, SM is not going to give us more than one photo card because it's SM. So I think one shall be enough, you know? Oh, and I'm putting away, I'm like Resleeving Kingdom right now. I saw Kingdom like is gonna have a comeback. Which I'm not gonna lie, out of all the groups that I thought were like never gonna be seen again, Kingdom was pretty high on that list. And they're back in the like historical outfits. I haven't really looked into it at all beyond just seeing it on Instagram and going, holy cow. So I don't really know a bunch of information about it, but I'm very intrigued. How many NCT PCs do I have? Yeah, sure, we can just start lumping this onto the back. I really like just don't want to leave space in this binder. I know it's going to be annoying if I ever do get PCs for some of these groups, but that's a bridge I'll burn when I get here. I want this binder to be as small as possible. Cherry Bomb came first. Like, I think you guys missed the time when I had like a complete NCT album collection. And I mean like all subunits. I kind of stopped following them. I think it was 2021 or 2022. I don't really remember. But yeah, I had like NCT Dream, NCT 127, Wavy, and then like all of their yearly project albums. So you're really seeing like the remnants of my NCT collection. Nope, sleeve opens on its side. Which, as you can tell, is like early 127 and then Wavy. Honestly, I don't think I've tuned into a Wavy comeback in like years, which is crazy because they like definitely were my favorite subunit. Let's just take this out. It's going to be less complicated. SM groups are just so frustrating to follow because SM is always a mess. And whereas, like, I think JYP is equally a mess. Like, all companies are just as much of a mess as each other. But, like, there's something specific about SM that makes it just, like, bleed into their groups. I think YG has that problem as well. But YG also has the problem of, like, they've never been able to create a different song for any of their groups. Like, every single one of their groups is just making the same song at any given time. Like, there's this one newer girl group. What is their name? Isma. I think that's how you say their name. And I don't think they're technically YG, but, like, they're produced by Teddy, and I don't remember if they're Black Label or what. They're somehow within YG because Teddy is involved. And they had that one song recently. What was it? There was their comeback. Mamma Mia, that was it. And, like, I heard some discourse about it before I even listened to the song. And I'm naively like, surely it can't be that bad. And then I listened to it today and I was like, oh no. Like, I say this with all of the kindness in my heart. Teddy has produced like 2 good songs and he's been producing the same one since like 2017. Like, his song was really good the first time, and then it's just been the same one every single time afterwards. And what I especially don't get about it is, like, my guy, you have enough money to retire. You have enough money to never do anything ever again in your life. You don't have to keep rehashing the same song over and over again. Like, it's okay. You don't have to do that. Just go, like, buy a yacht or something, or whatever rich people do, and just retire. Okay. Now we get to do all of the girl groups in here. Oh, no, I forgot about this one. Shoot. I might just leave them in here like this. Because I know I want to get some more X-Love, because I still need to get a copy of their second single, and then they just recently announced that they're gonna have their first mini album, which is cool. I'm just gonna leave them in here like this. The problem is I really want a copy of the, like, special, like, limited version of Zeed's second mini album, and that's proving, like, difficult to find. Like, honestly, I just assumed it was like, oh, well, people will have bought a bunch of them for the photo cards, and then I will go ahead and just, like, buy it without the cards and, like, pick up a couple cards on the side. Like, I saw they had a bunch of cute pops, so, like, I'm sure Hyun has a couple of cute pops that I could pick up for the era. But the album itself has proven difficult to find. I guess when they said limited, they really meant limited. I'm not gonna, like, stress over it, though. Like, it's one of those things where I'm like, that would be nice to have, but I'm not gonna, like, really go out of my way to get it, you know? I do kind of have, like, a list of albums like that on the back burner of, like, You know what? If I could find them and they like come across my path for relatively cheap, I would like to own a copy of that album kind of thing. But just like if given the opportunity, I'd really rather spend money on like my actual collections. Like impulsively spending like $170 on a Luna thing, which you will see in the next couple months. Like, it's a cool, rare Luna thing. I didn't just arbitrarily spend a bunch of money. It's okay. I want to put the hearts back to back so they don't screw with the thing, but I might have to like redo that a little bit then. I hate going through my cherry bullet section because one, it makes me sad, but two, every time I look at these cards, I'm like, what if I bought more cherry bullet cards? And I'm like, no, you can't do that. I'm not letting you do that. I might just do it like this. So that way the heart is down there like that. Because like, look at how pretty cherry bullets cards are, and I miss them. I'm gonna put this one in the middle. It's like there's absolutely no reason for me to buy any more cherry bullet cards. Gonna have to go put some weight on these pages afterwards. I'm not gonna lie, we might just get to this binder today between the setting sun and the amount of time I have before I have to go do things. We'll see. I'll always get to more binder maintenance eventually. Like, I've only been telling myself I'm going to do this resleeving of this binder for like 6 months now. But hey, we're getting to it. We're there. Oh, Itzy released their Japanese comeback finally. I feel like they've been teasing that for a while now. I honestly have not gotten to the full album yet. I've been busy. But I did listen to Rock and Roll, and like, imagine being an Itzy hater. Couldn't be me. I'm having such a fun time with Itzy. The song is so fun. I do think that one part in the bridge is like a little weird. But like, again, it's fun. Who cares? I'm having a good time. But I'm very excited to pick up copies of the rest of it. And I think they did. I like scrolled through the track list today and I'm pretty sure they did like a final version of one of their Japanese comebacks, Algorithm. So we now finally have Leah on that track too. I think there was one more, but I honestly can't remember what it was. Like, it's so nice to finally have Leah on those tracks. I don't know why they couldn't have just like waited for a couple months. Because I'm pretty sure she came back pretty shortly after they released Born to Be. Who knows? If I know anything about business, they probably had like obligations to shareholders. Gross. They also keep claiming that in all their like investor reports that people translate for us helpfully, that Stray Kids is somehow gonna have another comeback in the 4th quarter of the year. And I'm like, all right, boys, we're in the 4th quarter already. now or never, when are you gonna do this? And I say that only like kind of jokingly, but like, no, actually, when are you going to do this? I think it'd be very interesting if we did another Christmas Evil style thing. I don't remember. It's been a while since I saw someone mention anything about it, but I don't remember if it said like, if it was specifically like a single or a mini album. But I think another Christmas Evil type thing would be very fun. Although blissfully, do you remember back in Christmas Evil days when we only had like 2 versions of the album? We're not gonna get that anymore. It's gonna be a single album with like 12 versions, and I'm gonna buy them all, but at what cost, Stray Kids? I will say, if it is a single album and they release vinyls for it, I'm losing it. Nope, I think that's my bridge. That's my bridge too far. Like, I already kind of think different versions of vinyls is stupid. Like, did I buy all of the versions of Karma? Yeah, I did. I don't want to talk about it. I still think it's dumb. And like, I think I'm dumb for doing that, but here we are. I am actually gonna take these 2 Itsy cards out. We have some Itsy stuff coming up. I just need to ship another Neokyo package. I also had a very fun idea the other day that like I have no reason to execute. I already collect enough. But it would be kind of more of like, it would be more intentional than this, but it would be kind of like this as like a miscellaneous group cards collection. This is just cards from albums I have of groups that I don't really collect. But I was thinking it would be fun to get like 1 card of every member of like every group that I listen to, kind of thing. Because like, I listen to Twice. I don't have any reason to have Twice cards though, because like, I don't buy their albums. But like, it'd be fun to pick my favorite card from each member and collect 1 card from every member. I could collect, I think I'm gonna take this out. I'll never get all those. It would give me an excuse to buy more Cherry Bullet cards so I could have 1 of every member, or like every member of Saturday. I just think it would be like a fun binder. It would be mostly girl groups, if I'm being honest. But I think it'd be so fun to have like a little, almost like museum of like all the members of different girl groups. How do I want to do this? Would it be me using an excuse to just buy a bunch more girl group cards? Yeah. But I do think it'd be really like a fun and unique collection to have. Let's do the signature cards on the bottom here. I don't know, it definitely would be something very non-urgent, and I definitely probably would not start it this year. I think it's more something I'm thinking of like, if I ever get a larger bulk of my Luna collection done, like Luna era, Luna, not everything. Good heavens, no. But if I were to really like fill out my Luna era binder a lot more, I think that would be like an interesting side project to start. Again, necessary? Absolutely not. Fun? Probably. Oh, I sleeved these really weird. That's gonna be really annoying to do. Cool. Okay, I'm just gonna leave the Bugaboo set like this because I cannot be bothered to fix that right now. And I'll just put these in sleeves. I have reached a point where I think I might just sell the UAU cards. I don't think I'm ever gonna find trades, so I think we might just sell them and move on. I'd probably keep like 3, just enough for the album that I kept, but yeah, I don't think I'm ever gonna find trades for those, so might be time to just get rid of the cards. I really do miss the time when it was just easier to trade. Like, it seems like now your only options for trading are if it's like a Stray Kids BTS sized group, you can usually find someone willing to trade for an album card. But even then, I'm always left with like one card that I just like can't find a trade for, that I just end up having to sell and like buy the actual card that I need. Where did this... What did I do here? This one. It's like the only things that I can really find trades for are like US exclusive like Target, Barnes & Noble cards on like the weekend that the album releases. Or like really big group album things. Like I rarely find trades for anything else. All right, well that was a hefty chunk of sleeves that I am retrieving from my collection, which is good because I was running out and I kind of didn't want to buy more, so I have more now. I also have some plans to move some other things around, so I will get more of my Dragon Shield sleeves back, but this binder is finally how I want it to look, which is very exciting. And now we can just like add more when I get them. It's never going to make a ton of sense, but I just want this binder to be as small as possible. It doesn't need to keep expanding. Like, I could probably get rid of even more of these ATEEZ cards if I put my mind to it, but that's not what this video is for, so we're going to move on. I don't know why there's a gap there. It's fine, whatever. This is this binder now, and I'm very pleased with, like, how compacted it is. This is good. Thank you so much for watching if you made it this far. I think next week might be some binder maintenance as well, because I plan on placing a Meow Cafe order. Probably tonight, actually, because I think she's going out of town, so she like won't fulfill orders for a month, and I kind of would love to get my order in and hopefully deliver it to me sooner than that. But I have some ideas about changing a couple things, and I'd like to order some pages to see if we do that. So thanks for watching. See you next week.